Hi there everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of What Makes This Plane Great. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the most widely used Allied aircraft of the war. The plane I'm talking about is the American twin-engine bomber, the Douglas Boston, or A-20 Havoc. The gist of what makes the Boston Havoc great is that it was a great performing aircraft that was also very easy to fly and could take a hell of a beating. Not to mention it was pretty agile for the kind of plane it was. Many Allied nations used the Boston or Havoc in all theatres and fronts throughout World War II. So you could say it served everyone, everywhere. And they were used in a few different roles and purposes throughout the war too, like photo reconnaissance, for example. The RAF used Boston Havocs for both night fighting and night intruding duties. Some of these night A20s were turbine-like models, where the nose position was replaced with a massive searchlight. The Mark III Boston or Havoc was the first type that the RAF used as a light bomber, replacing Bristol Blenheims in the process. With the United States Army Air Force, they were used in Europe, but most of the A20s were used by the 5th Air Force in the Southwest Pacific Theatre. In the New Guinea campaign, most sorties were flown at low altitudes, and with the bomb aimer being replaced by additional machine guns, mounted in a fair over nose. The great thing about the G model A20s in this theatre was that when flying in formation, their heavy forward firepower could overwhelm shipboard anti-aircraft defences, and when resembling a torpedo run at wave-top level, they could skip their bombs into the sides of enemy ships with deadly effect. The main user of the Boston Havocs was not the Americans, but actually the Russians. After some Russian upgrades like adding cannons, upgrading the bomb sights, and adapting the plane to be able to drop naval mines and torpedoes, the A-20 was crucial in the Russian victory against the invading Germany, both on the land and at sea. One great example of this would be the big tank battle that was the Battle of Kursk, where A-20s bombed German barracks, and reconnaissance versions of the A-20 identified German tanks for the Russian artillery to hit. The last great thing I'll say about the Boston or Havoc was that the Soviet A-20s provided crucial and deadly firepower in the Black Sea, Arctic, Baltic, and the Pacific, executing hundreds of attacks on Axis warships and merchant ships, resulting in many enemy ships being sunk and damaged, and the loss of thousands of Axis personnel. So that's it for this latest episode of What Makes This Plane Great. I do CD reviews on this channel too, so please check them out. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and leave a nice little comment below, and check out my playlists on this channel too. Cheers.